One of the most interesting mysterios is the identity of Bitcoin's creator. Up to now, the identity of the creator or creators of Bitcoin is unknown. On February 11, 2009, a person known as Satoshi Nakamoto posted a message on the P2P Foundation website with the subject line, Bitcoin Open Source Implementation of P2P Currency, in which Satoshi announced Bitcoin's official website, the system's major characteristics, the paper that lays out its design, and even where the initial version of the client for participating in the network could be downloaded. The name Satoshi Nakamoto is the pseudonym used by the person or a group of people who developed and built the Bitcoin network in order to retain their identity and protect themselves and the network. The exact identity of the person or organization behind the surname is still unclear as of 2021. All that is known about Satoshi Nakamoto comes from his profile on the P2P Foundation website, which claims that he is a 38 years old Japanese man. To this day, no one knows if Nakamoto is a male or a female, or whether he is a single person or a group of people. However, it is clearly impossible to know whether or not this information is correct or truthful. It can be assumed that its creator or creators will require a significant knowledge of cryptography and mathematical algorithms. The true identity of Satoshi Nakamoto has been the subject of much discussion. Shinichi Mochizuki, a mathematician specializing in number theory and a professor at Kyoto University, has been mentioned. Others have suggested that Nakamoto represents a figure from the black market and criminal networks. Nakamoto mined the first block on the Bitcoin network known as the Genesis block exactly 2 months later, introducing the world's first cryptocurrency. When Bitcoin was first established, it cost nothing, and the majority of Bitcoins were obtained through mining, which required only moderate strong hardware such as a PC and mining software. The first non-commercial Bitcoin transaction took place on May 22, 2010, when a programmer Leslie Johannes exchanged 10,000 Bitcoins for 2 pizzas. At the current price of Bitcoin in mid-December 2021, those pizzas will be worth an incredible of $491 million. The event is known as the Bitcoin Pizza Day. Bitcoin first began trading in July 2010, with the price ranging from $0.008 to $0.08. Despite the fact that Nakamoto was the creator of Bitcoin and the author of its first implementation, he gave the management of the network alert keys and the code repository to Gavin Anderson, who went on becoming the Bitcoin's Foundation chief developer. A huge number of people have contributed to the improvement of cryptocurrency software over time by fixing vulnerabilities and providing new functionality. In an email to one of Bitcoin's developers in 2011, Satoshi Nakamoto announced his retirement from the project and said that he will be focusing on other projects. He uses an email address from anonymous mail hosting service as well as free webmail account to send mail. In 2004, a writer from Newsweek reported Dorian Nakamoto as Bitcoin's founder. Despite the fact that his long and successful career as a designer has been offered as a proof, Nakamoto has strongly denied any participation with the digital currency. The current market valuation of Bitcoin is rising rapidly throughout the day. Since it started at less than 1 cent per coin, the price of Bitcoin has grown by thousands of percentage. All cryptocurrencies' prices are extremely volatile, which means that one's perception of how much Bitcoin is worth might change by a minute. However, there are about 1 million Bitcoins that were mined in a Bitcoin's first year that have never been moved. Those Bitcoins are now valued around $55 billion, according to Forbes' real-time billionaire list. This will place Satoshi Nakamoto in the top 30 wealthiest people on the planet. The 1 million Bitcoins are assumed to be in the hands of Nakamoto. To transfer them, you need the private key, which is a long unique string letters and numbers that limits access. The person who moved them will have a good case to make that he or she will be Nakamoto. Carriage Wright, an Australian entrepreneur and academic computer engineer expert, claimed to be the founder of the controversial digital currency Bitcoin. However, Wright failed to deliver on his promise to provide proof of his identity, and subsequently he deleted his internet presence until May of 2016, when he pretended to be the creator of the digital currency Bitcoin on Twitter, and he replaced it with an apology saying that he did not have the courage to continue to try to prove his case. Finally, the identity of the Bitcoin's creator and developer remains unclear. It is possible that we will never know who created Bitcoin, or it is also possible that we have already solved the puzzle right now. Bitcoin has grown through time to become the profound vision it was intended to be. For the Bitcoin community, it has offered a global platform that is fast, reliable, and secure for their online transaction. However, the creator's identity may not be important. Overall, even if you are unaware of Satoshi Nakamoto's identity, you get to enjoy the result of his effort.